everyone, it's Sunita from Angelic Awakening. How are you? I just thought I'd come on and just connect with everybody, see how everyone's going. I just felt guided to, sorry, I'm moving the camera, decided to connect with the angels today and see what they've got to say. So kia ora, talofa lava, it's a beautiful day in New Zealand. Just connecting with the energy of the angels today, just seeing what they want us to know. So this is a very impromptu video, but I felt like the angels wanted to come out today and play. So we're first going to take 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So our purpose today is to connect with the love of the angels, the light of the angels, to connect with us today, to see us what we need to know for the highest good, to uplift, empower and inspire us from now to in our future with love and light. We call in the beautiful Archia Grace today and Archangel Uriel, who will be watching over us today. I'll be tuning into the energy and just working with the energy. So thank you Archia Grace and Archangel Uriel for illuminating our way, for bringing light to our world and helping us to see clearly. So welcome. So we're just going to connect with Archangel Uriel's energy. So this is Archangel Uriel, isn't he bright? So Archangel Uriel, what do you want us to know? Got a bit of a wild hair today. So Archangel Uriel is saying, be still. Be still. Feel the golden ray, the sunshine bright yellow ray coming down from the beautiful sun above you, flowing down to enter your heart, your solar plexus, filling up your solar plexus with a beautiful energy of source. Feel your solar plexus expanding outwards. Encapsulate yourself in a beautiful yellow ray. Surround yourself now with the beautiful golden light of expansion, clarity and joy. And feel the empowerment of source within your solar plexus expanding outwards, touching your heart, moving all your way up into your source and moving all the way down into the ground. Connect with your angels today. See it flowing down. Be still and just breathe. Breathe in the golden ray. Blow out empowerment. Breathe in the golden ray. Blow out confidence. Breathe in the golden ray. Blow out clarity. Archangel Uriel is saying to you watching, we are all here today to light the way for each other, to carry the light for each other, to see the joy and the beauty in others, to illuminate the way for other light workers. Know today that you have been called as a light worker to wake up, shine your light and be still, and stand with confidence and grace. Stand in the certainty of who you are and why you are here. Allow the golden ray of clarity, illumination and peace show you the way forward. Call on me to guide you through this process of transformation, clarity and confidence. I have come forth today to light the flame for you and light the flame for everyone that is watching. Allow me to permeate all levels of your being. Call on me today to help you to gain the clarity that you need, the confidence that you need, and the peace that you so deserve. I am Archangel Uriel, and I now carry the light for you, my dear children, and so it is. Look at that beautiful Archangel Uriel. So beautiful. So the other Archangel that works with Archangel Uriel is Archia Grace, and I've got this book here. So this is Callista, her Archia, and Archia Grace is, she's a beautiful gentle energy that works with Archangel Uriel and is the feminine, divine feminine of the ray that they work with. So Archangel Uriel majority works with the color gold and white. And Archangel Uriel is the light of God. And he says that his mission has always been to empower others, to light the way for others, to help you to gain confidence and strength in who you are and why you're here, to have the determination and conviction to be who you're really meant to be, and to help you to see that, to see the truth in all that there is. So Archia Grace is wanting me to read this out, an attunement that will help you to connect with your energy. So Archia Grace name is an old French word that is meaning to thank, and serves the ruby ray of peace and devotion with her counterpart Archangel Uriel. So Archia Grace is asking you today to breathe and to be graceful on your approach with life, knowing with the grace of the Creator that you were created perfectly as you are, and being with divine ease and grace with how life unfolds for you, allowing life to be as peaceful as it can be, considering the kind of year that we've had. Archia Grace helps you to see things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. She gets you to see all the blessings in your life. She gets you to see all the angels that have come into your life. Archia Grace is asking you to look at your life from an vantage point of source, seeing how far you've come, congratulating yourself for the kind of year that you've lived. Everyone has done the best they can, and Archia Grace is saying to be grateful for that, to be thankful for that. So she's now going to just guide you through a bit of an attunement with her so that you can connect with the grace of her presence today, to incorporate grace into your life. So, feeling centered, sense yourself holding a column of rich ruby light. Breathe the source ray in and out. Allow it to fill every part of you, including your aura and wings, and see it connect with the center of the earth. And see it connect to the center of the earth and center of the sun. Feel your guardian angels standing on either side of you, radiating love. When you're ready to invoke Archia Grace, please listen to these words. Loving Archia Grace, angel of peace, inspiration, devotion, and the master of the ruby red ray, may you now tune us all to the vibration and consciousness so that we're forever linked with you, so that we may channel your energy with grace. Please help us open our hearts, our ears, and our eyes to sense the light that you are, and that helps us awaken to source in every part of me, in every area of my life. Assist me to flow as creation as I sync with the current that breathes worlds into existence. Help me to manifest with ease and elegance, and support me to colour my life in the same joy as you do. Thank you, and so it is. So Archia Grace's affirmation for her is, I am on the right path, and everything important to me is manifesting as I sync with the certainty of its emergence. I am grace and all is well. Let me read that again, that's really powerful. I am on the right path, and everything important to me is manifesting as I sync with the certainty of life and all of its emergence. I am grace and all is well. So Archia Grace is saying to you watching that life is meant to be enjoyed. Life was never meant to be easy. Life was always meant to be challenging in regards to learning, because we all came here to live a physical existence, to learn in this world, on this planet at this time. Things have been put in our way to challenge us, to help us grow and evolve as souls and as a group mass consciousness. So Archia Grace is saying that there can be a grace to it, there can be a process to it, there can be appreciation of the process. Archia Grace is saying appreciate the process in which you have gone through to get to where you are today. So remember, a butterfly doesn't just hatch from an egg. You have to go through periods of becoming that caterpillar then having the cycle of transformation, then becoming the butterfly, then laying the eggs. There's always stages. So grace is just going with the flow, trusting in the process, and just knowing that all is well. Archia Grace is just saying, congratulate yourself, give yourself a pat on the back, that you've done so well this year, considering everything that has gone on. And she's also saying to connect with Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace if you just would like some clarity around what you're doing next, your next step, confidence, empowerment, strength. They really work well with the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. So solar plexus specifically, Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace are saying that you can be powerful but also be graceful. You can be strong but also be gentle. You can be confident but also humble. So this is what Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace bring together, their balance. And Archia Grace is really good to work with if you're really just wanting to understand the flow of life, why you are going through certain lessons. So you can do a meditation or a prayer to call in Archia Grace and Archangel Uriel. So I thought I'd just pick some cards and see what Archia Grace and Archangel Uriel have for us today. So let's see what they want to say to us, and then we'll do a pick a card at the end. See what messages they have for you watching. So first message, new beginnings. So we're in the energy of new starts. So we're coming to the end of the year. Things are closing down. Things are coming to completion, and now we have this new cycle we're coming into, which is new beginnings. And it says something new begins today. Embrace the possibilities. So when you look at this card, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? What would you like to start next year? What is it that you would like to bring to the world? The angels are saying this card is to do with your life purpose. So a lot of people, a lot of light workers are waking up to their life purpose. I've had a strong urge, a strong pull, a strong calling to really start doing the light work because we need it right now. And I think whoever's watching, this is an indication for you. You are a light worker and it is time to start. This is a new beginning. This is a new start for all of us. It's a recalibration. It's a new way of being. So be open to the possibilities. Be open to the new way of knowing, the new way of doing things, the new energy that is coming in. So what other messages do Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace have for us? Midas touch. Luck is on our side. Let the magic happen. So what's really guiding me to this picture is the star. Looking up to the stars, calling in your team of light workers, calling in your angelic team, calling in your galactic team, your soul team. Just knowing that you are taken care of, and know that you're always being guided, and know that you're never alone. And calling in your team to guide your path, helping you to bring the resources to you, the people, the places, the situations. So you never do this alone. You always do it in a team. And what this card is also saying is that there is always hope. We're coming to the end of the year. We feel tired, we feel drained, we feel depleted. But there's always a sense of hope. And Archangel Uriel is asking us, and Archia Grace is asking us to just find the small things to be grateful for that can keep us in the space of hope and optimism and clarity. We are always shown the direction we need to go. We need to be still to listen. So in the beginning, Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace are saying a lot of us are very busy at this time of the year, as it is, with family and friends and everything going on. But just stop, to breathe, to appreciate, contemplate how far we've come, and to trust and have hope, hold the faith that things will get better. And this is also reassuring you there's always a divine plan. Always. Whether we know it or not, we're always being looked after. Humanity's being looked after. We are loved. That's a strong message that I'm getting. A lot of heat. So Archangel Uriel's really wanting you to hold the hope. As light workers, our responsibility is to look for the beauty in life. Our responsibility is to answer the call. Our responsibility is to, when we see madness around us, to stand strong in what we know, who we are, remember our life purpose, and hold the faith and hope for ourselves as well as other people. To be the guiding light when in the dark, that's how people are feeling. Right. Oh, eyes of love. So, look at this picture. Look into my eyes. I am sending you love and grace. Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace, focus your eyes on loving actions and your lips on loving words. Focus on love today. We can all see something beautiful in each other. It is what we choose to see that helps us in our relationship with other people. So it's how we view people. It is how we talk about people. Be mindful of what's moving past your lips today. Be mindful of what you're thinking about other people. Be mindful of what you are saying, doing, how you are seeing people. So what the angels are talking about too is if someone is unwell, not focusing on the actuality of what's going on, but looking at their higher self, seeing their soul and connecting with their higher self, bypassing what you're seeing in the physical and connecting on a level of love, because it helps that person when they're unwell to view a person with health and well-being. It actually helps their vibration. Even though they may look unwell in bed, try and find the beauty and the love within them, because themselves will not be 100%. Or even people that are depressed and not feeling well or sad or angry, just see them for the beauty that they are. Keep focusing on the good in them, and what you will find is the energy will change within them. Not straight away, but you will find that a gentleness will come upon them, because on some higher level they have heard your love, they've seen your love, they've felt your love. Archia Grace and Archangel Uriel are saying vibration is so important right now. How you are talking about people, how you are seeing people, really important. So view the world with the eyes of love. One more message from these cards. Okay, a surprise is on the horizon. Something good's about to happen for you. A blessing is coming your way. Even though the blessing might be small, it might be a bird, it might be a sign from your angels, it might be numerology like 222, 333. The angels will send you signs and confirmation they have your back. They are with you. A surprise might be as small as that or as big as a present. So be open to receiving. So this is what they're saying. This time of the year, giving gifts isn't about monetary exchange. It is about appreciation and love and devotion. So when you're thinking of a gift for a family or friend, really feel into how you appreciate them and how you would like to show them that. Doesn't have to be something bought, it can be something made. It can be a poem, it can be a drawing, it can be just an object. Be open to receiving. So Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace are really wanting to send the message across that it's so important to be grateful, graceful, and appreciative of circumstances, because it can really change the energy within a person, within a situation, or globally, like globally as well, cosmically as well. So what they're saying today is the more Archangel Uriel, like he's holding that baton, there for others and passing it on. He's saying that we all have to do our part. We've got to shine our light and carry our light individually as well as collectively. We've got to start seeing the light in others and seeing the good in others, seeing the love in others, even then when they're irritating you, you're tired. So the angels are saying, call on them to gain you, to help you to see the love within people. So call in Archangel Uriel for clarity and strength and confidence, Archia grace, to help you to be grateful and graceful with your life. Seeing the blessings in the people around you, why they're around you. Looking back like 12 months ago, because I've been really directed to contemplating and reflecting and reviewing the last 12 months, how far I've come. So 12 months ago, when you were in a certain place, what were you doing 12 months ago? Ask yourself that question. What were you doing 12 months ago? What space were you in? How were you? This is a really important time of the year to be asking those questions, because it really shows you how far you've come, and you don't give yourself enough credit for how far you've come. Because 12 months ago to where I am today, I'm so proud of myself, and unless you go back and look at how far you have come, you actually don't know your growth, your expansion as a light being, but as a human as well. So really, Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace are saying, just sit for a moment today and really think, 12 months ago, what was I doing? Reflecting on that question, how far you've come, what you've changed, what you haven't changed, what you thought would never happen. Like, be grateful for the blessings that have come into your life. Count your blessings, because the more you focus on abundance and blessings, the more that you're able to bring and draw into your life more of that, because this world is abundant, and the more that you are able to see the abundance, the more that comes to you. The more grateful you are, the frequency you're putting out is gratitude. So being grateful for how far you've come, what you've achieved, and how much you've grown as a person and as a spiritual being. Right, so we're just going to pick some flower messages, and then I think we'll go to a pick a card. Okay, so the first card, which came up for me yesterday as well, this is chrysanthemum, and it's called Family Harmony. So see that beautiful pink grey? So this card really, in the angels, with this card and the angels are tuning into family harmony. So making peace with how your family are, how they work, the dynamics, everything about family, the people in the family, the personalities, the positions, everything. Harmony is balancing of all for the greater good and seeing the love in the whole situation. And I know that can be tough. Trust me, we are living a human experience. So not all family is who you'd want to choose as family. But be grateful for who you have in your life, your mum and your dad, because a lot of people have lost their parents this year. A lot of people have lost loved ones. So be grateful. That's the first thing to be grateful for. So the more you can see the blessings in your family, the more harmony you bring to the family. So instead of focusing on, oh God, mum annoys me when she does that, dad annoys me when he does that. Harmony is about playing your part in the family. Even though in my family, I'm kind of like a very different soul. I wouldn't necessarily say I fit in, but I still have my part to play. And sometimes when you're the white sheep of the family, I'll say, you have your part to play, and you bring harmony into that relationships, all those relationships. So family's going to be really important over the next 2 months, 2 to 3 months. Creating a space where family harmony is possible. So you've got to start with harmony within yourself, obviously, and harmonize the parts of yourself, but on a bigger scale, just seeing what part you play within your family. Being grateful for who's in your family, being grateful for what your family have taught you, what they haven't taught you. So sometimes families don't have positive role models in the families, but they also give you understanding the grace of having them in your life. So say you have a family member that has anger management issues or self-esteem issues, and you see them and think, oh, I don't want to have any of that, or they've been in your life to show you what not to do, then, and they've been the example of maybe the way that you would not like to go, or attributes that probably you wouldn't like to have, or attributes you don't resonate with, you want to thank them, because through the grace of them being the people that they are, they have helped to shape you to who you are today. They've helped you to pick and choose in the right vibration, because if you weren't exposed to the negative, you wouldn't know what the positive or flip side of it is. So family harmony means seeing and having grace and understanding of why each family member is in your family. So over the Christmas holidays, looking at the dynamics of your family and standing back and seeing what part that they play. What part have they played in your life to teach you to be the person that you are today? And allowing self-acceptance and self-love. Like really being grateful for them being in your life, no matter what circumstances they bring to you. I'm not condoning, obviously, abuse of any type, but what I'm saying is if there's, say, certain attributes your family members have, or certain behaviours, and you're like, luckily I don't do that, or luckily I chose not to do that because I saw it in you, be grateful that they've shown you the flip side to it, because if you hadn't been exposed to it, you wouldn't know it wasn't for you. So they're just saying, be open to seeing the family dynamics and why you are in your family. So next card, smile. Put a smile on your dial today. Look at that beautiful sunflower. And Archangel Uriel saying too, this is your solar plexus. So Archangel Uriel, call him in if you would like to start working on your empowerment. Archangel Uriel is saying that the next 12 months for humanity is going to be all about empowerment, getting people to wake up, but to be empowered to work with their higher self, their guides, their team of light. Because a lot of us give our power away to other people externally. We don't actually work with our team of light enough. So a lot of us light workers are noticing that it's going to change. I think recently I was speaking to a couple of teachers that our teaching has not become teacher-student. It's going to be more of a spiritual facilitator. That is the new word I've been given. So you're facilitating people's growth at their rate, at their speed. So that whole teacher-student role is going to change. And even in my new classes I'll be teaching next year, I won't be doing the whole teacher-student thing, because the angels say that as light workers we should be empowering each other to stand in our own light, not to follow or copy or be following another person. I have other spiritual teachers that I listen to, and that's because I resonate with the work that they do. But I don't question myself, or I don't give my power away to them, because I know in myself I have enough knowledge and wisdom to trust myself. So Archangel Uriel saying in the next 12 months for humanity, there's going to be a big shift in regards to empowerment. So in your relationships, as a spiritual light worker, you're going to be finding you're wanting to empower people in their life. So not just coming to you and asking what should I do and you just giving them the answers. It's going to change from you being a facilitator and facilitating that growth of that person. Or even if you're interacting with other people, you're going to be having conversations that help people to figure out their own answers, and not just because if you talk to me and then I give you a perspective, it's my perspective, it's not the answer that that person may necessarily seek. Our jobs as light workers is to be the sounding board, to use our spiritual gifts to empower people through the solar plexus, so allowing them to keep their power and figure it out. And as this new word, spiritual facilitator, my job will be to be facilitating people, their growth, their learning. So a lot of us do it already, but that whole, like, say I teach Reiki, so Reiki teacher and Reiki student, I'm going to be changing those terms, because I believe, yes, I'm teaching the Reiki, but I'm not a teacher where I'm up here and the students down here. I'll be a co-facilitator. I have some information that you need. I will impart it on you, and then your job is to empower yourself and use that. So the roles are going to change. We are going into 5D consciousness where it's about empowerment. We're going from 3D, 4D to 5D. This is what Archangel Uriel is talking about. It's no longer going to be tolerated that you go to someone and just get an answer. The angels are really getting people to step up and take responsibility for their growth, whether it's a physical, a mental, emotional, or a spiritual. Humanity has long enough relied on others for answers when they have all the answers within themselves. So there's going to be a very strict, the angels have been given the encouragement to start getting all the light workers awake, empowered, and centered in their truth. So Archangel Uriel is a part of that project, he's saying. So he's really about empowerment and waking people up. So this card's come up. So this says, Sweet Pea, your wishes are coming true. What your heart has been longing for is getting closer each day. So Archangel Uriel is talking about is humanity. We want freedom. We want freedom from restrictions. We want freedom from control. We want freedom to be ourselves, to be the light workers, to be the light beings that we are. So it's coming. But we need to start seeing it as a possibility. Seeing our freedom as being real. Seeing us trusting our sovereign beingness and working as a community, working as a global community to make it happen. This is what's happening. We are going to rise from the darkness. Last card. So the yellow rose. This is about balance. And it's yellow again, Archangel Uriel. So we've had the sunflower. So Archangel Uriel is really talking about, it says here, it's important to have fun along the way with fulfilling your responsibilities. So Archangel Uriel is saying that you can always have fun, always. And his yellow ray is all about fun, sunshine, joy. He's reminding us that we all have our part to play. We have responsibilities, but you've got to make time to have some fun. So call in Archangel Uriel to lighten you up. So he's all about the light. So, open your heart to the yellow ray, bringing in more joy. Wear yellow. Go out into the sunshine. Eat yellow foods, a yellow capsicum. Just embrace yourself in yellow. You will find that you will lighten up. Because this is what gold and yellow is meant to do, vibrationally. And he's talking about balance. So just appreciating that you have to go to work to earn the money, but not seeing it as just a thing to do. You are actually here to make a difference. We're not just here to go to work, get up each morning, and we sometimes forget the reason why we came here is to experience the joy of life in all its facets and all of its glory. Even brushing our teeth, getting up in the morning, just seeing it for what it is and just seeing the joy in it. Because you can be joyful brushing your teeth. Being mindful, being joyful, just being present. This is what he's saying. Being present in every moment brings joy in every moment. And just balancing work, rest and play. Alright. So now we're going to do a pick a card. So ask your angels and guides, tune into Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace, and ask them what is it that you need to know right now. So I'm going to pick, I'd like you to pick number 1, number 2 or number 3. So 1, 2 or 3. So ask Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace which number to pick and what messages you need to hear right now to empower yourself in this moment in time. So 3. So we're just going to pick Ascended Master from the Carl Grey deck, a flower, and then an angel message. So if you picked pile number 1, sorry, I'm just going to put the flowers there. I feel like we need a bit of love. Okay. So first, if you pick pile number 1, the message that you need to hear right now for empowerment, for clarity from Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace is, oh, so if you picked pile number 1, faith. So Archia, faith. So this card says humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So this card is telling me, pile number 1, that you're needing to just feel safe right now. Safety, security, just having the faith that all is well. Your faith has been a bit wavering lately and you feel like giving up in points throughout the year, but as well as now you're tired. You're just like, how much more can I take? How long is this going to last for? Or am I ever going to have a break? Keep the faith, hold the faith, because faith is what will get you through to the other side. There is light at the end of the tunnel. That is what Archia faith is saying. So if you picked pile number 1, whatever situation you're in is going to end soon. There is light at the end of the tunnel. All you need to do is hold the faith. Call in your angels to help you to keep strong and hold the faith. And hold the light within yourself and others. So even though whatever situation you're in, positive or negative, is to just see the beauty in each moment. Hold on to what is important to you and keep looking forward. Trust in the process and have faith. So pile number 1, that is what you need to do, what you need to hear or need to know. So the second message for pile number 1 is be positive. So this flower is saying to you, thoughts become words, words are energy, energy are words, energy goes to the physical manifests. The law of attraction, energy, words, action, manifestation. So the angels are saying, be mindful of what is moving past your lips. Speak only of love. Speak of what you want, not what you don't want. As hard as it can be sometimes, be gentle. When you have issues, don't talk to a lot of people about it. Maybe talk to 1 or 2 people who you trust. But after that, just let it go. Don't talk about it anymore. The more you talk about a situation, negative, the more it promotes that energy to build up. The more you talk, say, about something good in your life, maybe about your children, how beautiful the day is, how grateful you are, you will attract more of that to you. So that is the message for pile number 2. Stay positive. Right. And last message for pile number 1. Patience. Things take time. Good things take time. You're nearly there. You're nearly there. Hold the faith. You're nearly there. The breakthrough is coming. So that was pile number 1. So now we're going to do pile number 2. 2, 2, 2. So if you picked pile number 2, these are the messages for you from Archia Faith and Archangel Uriel. Krishna, devotion. So this is about taking the high ground, standing still, taking the high ground. What he means by that is seeing the high perspective on your life, looking at how you devote your time to your life. How much time do you devote to your life, to your actual life, not the drama in your life, not other people, not work colleagues. How much time do you devote to yourself? How much time do you devote to your life path, your life goals? This is about standing strong in who you are and looking at where you're devoting your time. So it's having a step back, looking at the higher perspective and asking the question, where can I devote more time to my life? How can I empower myself to devote more me time to myself, or devote more time to service, or devote more time to my family and friends. Like, look at where you're devoting your time and energy. And what you need to get crystal clear on this, because it will bring a lot more balance into your life. Devotion, and it says, trust your spiritual guidance, your commitment has been recognized, you are loved unconditionally. So the other message for this card is, you're being recognized for your hard work and your devotion and your spiritual practices, your physical practices, your mental practices. So you're being acknowledged. So well done. That's what he's saying, well done. Okay. So that's pile number 2. So I'll just pick a flower message for pile number 2. I feel like I've got crazy here today. Crazy. Right, world energy. So this flower is, oh, I can't even say it, but it says the earth is going through a transition of energy and your sensitive body is feeling it. You're not alone, accept the help from others. So some changes you are going through is on an individual and a collective. So whether it's the desire to change your eating, the desire to move home, the desire to change your thoughts, the desire to start new spiritual practices, it's happening on a global level. So you're very connected to the earth. So that's the other thing. Go outside if you need a bit of clarity. If you're wanting to find out, maybe even to go outside and just breathe and just to figure out what's your energy and what's and if you've picked it up from other people as well. So it's that time of the year where you kind of tend to take on other people's energies. So really do make the space for yourself and differentiate and discern which is your energy and which is others' energy. So the changes and guidance you've been going through, you've been guided on an individual level but as well as a global level. So the changes, so for example, they're just saying use me as an example, but I've been asked to change my way of eating, and that's on a global level. I've met a lot of people who are really changing their way. I'm not recommending this. I'm just saying a lot of people are taking better care of their bodies. So that connection to the body is getting stronger. So the message for you is look at what you're doing with your body. Are you going through changes around your body? Is it connected to others? Are you having ascension symptoms? Are you having other things going on which maybe not necessarily individual, it's on a collective level? So if you're wanting to know the answers, meditate and ask your angels to help you gain clarity. Call in Archangel Uriel. A final message for pile number 2. So, Archangel Gabriel. So the message for pile number 2 here is be open to expressing your gifts with the world. It is time that you've been called. Archangel Gabriel is calling you to start expressing your gifts with the world. So whether it's through music, art, being a spiritual teacher, fitness, writing a book, Archangel Gabriel would like to work with you. So please do call on beautiful Archangel Gabriel to work with you in regards to your gifts. So there she is. She's wanting to present herself to you. So be open to working with her. So pile number 3. So we're finally near at the end. So what Ascended Master would like a message to you. Divine Director. So intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. The Divine Director wants to say to you, he's picked you. He's working with you right now to encourage you to follow your divine purpose. He's strongly encouraging you to start listening to your angels. So through prayer, through meditation, through silence, he's asking you to stop, be still, because they're actually working with you in regards to your life purpose. And intervention, divine intervention is occurring. So they're guiding you to different people, places, situations. They're trying to catch your attention. So the message for you, pile 3, is expect the unexpected. Right, next message, pile number 3. I hope you're enjoying these messages. They're very uplifting and kind and gentle. Archangel Uriel and Archia Grace. I was not expecting doing a video, but here I am. So, pile number 3. I think we just had this before. Balance, work, rest and play. So they're wanting you to empower yourself through what you're doing for others and as well as yourself empowering. So they're meaning, how are you helping people? Are you empowering them, or are you giving them the answers? Are you empowering yourself, or you're going to others to seek the answers? So it's about empowerment. How are you empowering yourself and empowering others? What can you do for yourself to empower yourself? What can you do for others to empower them? And it's important for you to have some fun. So pile 3. Have some fun. Okay. So those is our pick a card. I just felt like I needed to hold this to you. Just thought I'd show you this, and I just thought I'd channel a message to all of you. So open your heart now. Feel that love connecting to the angels. And the angels are saying to you, we are the heart. You are the heart. We are love. You are love. We love you. We are you. You are within us, and we are within you. Hold the love today. Open your heart to the gentleness and grace of Archangel Uriel and Archia grace. Experience the grace of life. Experience the joy of life. Experience the love of life. And so it is. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me. I just love doing this work. I love channeling the angels. So please, if you enjoy my videos, please come to my Archangel class on Sunday. And all my information's on Angelic Awakening with Sunita. I also do personal readings, so if you would like some personalized guidance for your individual, I've got my prices on Facebook. I also have a YouTube channel called Angelic Awakening with Sunita. And any of my events are on Eventbrite, so if you want to look it up for this Sunday, go ahead and purchase your tickets and come and join the energy of the angels. So take care, namaste, and the light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.